What is up, my dudes? I am on quite possibly, hello, I'm here. Boy, crazy drivers, huh? I had my signal on and everything. Anyway, I am here on what quite possibly could be the world's most perfect motorcycle. And yes, today I've got five, that's only 3 5s, but I have 5 reasons why it might be the perfect motorcycle. So if I missed something or you disagree, let me know in the comments below. But let's get started with number 1, and that is going to be the price. You can pick these things up as basket cases for like $300 or running shiny examples for like $3 grand. They are not that expensive. But this is the 79 KZ650SR, baby, and it will not be denied. It is a phenomenal motorcycle, and I covered the price, right? Well, number 2 is sort of related to that. Number 2 is the parts are relatively cheap. There's not a lot of them, and even if you can't find an original part, you can usually find something off another bike that works. Like there's a lot of guys that do a Gixxer front end, or the petcock on this bike is actually out of a KZ1000. So relatively inexpensive, less than $100, and I still have the vacuum operated petcock, which is awesome. Number 3, they're relatively simple. I mentioned that, but they are relatively simple. They are carbureted. They don't have a lot of electronics. I think the wiring diagram is like 3 double-spaced pages long. It's really simple, but that means they're easier to work on. You can take it to basically any bike shop, and they should be able to work on it. You might need more than a parts replacer. You might need a diagnostician for that, but they're around. You just got to find them. But there's a lot of mechanics that have a penchant for these old bikes, and they have a soft spot in their hearts for them, and they're willing to take pity on you and work on your bike. Number 3, are we on, or number 4? I think we're on number 3. Anyway, they handle well. Simple setup, tried and true, handles the bumps like you know they would do. Yes, I made another rhyme, gosh darn it. It doesn't have a ton of lean and it doesn't have a ton of power, but it goes around corners lickety split faster than I want to go. Oh. That's the other thing. This is an SR model with the dual discs up front, so it does braking pretty good. Watch this. Oh yeah. And on the flip side, it runs all the way to 9,000 RPMs. And even when you're doing it, you're not breaking the speed limit that much. Officer, I swear I was doing nothing but the speed limit the whole time. And when I'm done explaining the reasons, I'm going to go through and do a little walk around and show you the bike. I'm currently waiting on it to run out of fuel so I can throw fuel stabilizer in and then ride it for a little bit and then park it for the winter. Yes, cross against the light. We're catching all the good ones today, yep. But I said it handled well, and it handles pretty much any ham-fisted actions you could expect a new rider or even a seasoned rider like myself who's just not very good. It'll handle it with aplomb. Yes, very easy. Plus, with its lightweight, it's kind of nimble. It doesn't mind a direction change. No, not at all. And along with the aforementioned weight, doesn't have a ton of power. I think 54, 56 horsepower, something like that stock. This one's 42 years old, so it's probably putting out about 12 horsepower, but it's enough. Yahoo! I do so love this bike. Oh, what a pleasure to ride. And today it's like 65 degrees out and sunny, and I figured one last blast from the past to get gas. I tried to rhyme there, but it didn't work. And I'm pretty sure there was a 5th reason in there. Now I can't remember what it is, but maybe I remember what it was now. It'll teach you something. Because they're easy to work on, even novice mechanics such as myself with basic hand tools can work on these bad boys. anything short of having to crack the crankcase open, hey, you say that 5 times fast, all right? Anything short of that, it's just basic hand tools. Really, it's quite easy. Chain lubrication and adjustment, basic hand tools. Adjusting the clutch cable, hand tools. Oh yeah, easy stuff. I've done all that myself. So that's about gonna wrap up my top 5 reasons why this might be the perfect motorcycle. Oh yeah, and a bonus, they're plentiful. You can find them all year long, cheaper than dirt on the old interweb. Let's go to Vega Court. I wish it said Vegas, but it doesn't. But it's a little court. Hey, let's go check in here. We'll do a little quick walk around, and I've got some recommended upgrades that make the bike a little easier to operate and maintain. So let's do that right here in front of whatever the heck this is. This is not my house. All right, number 1, spark plugs, NGK. I'll try to look them up and leave a model number here. I got Shinko tires on it. Still got the 4x2 exhaust. That's awesome. Got a H2 or H4 headlight upgrade, so it's 3 extra candle power. That's muy importante. Then moving over here, behind that cover, I think it's that cover, Dyna S2 ignition. Electronic, replaces the points and distributor and all that. Aces. Also, get yourself some clear fuel tube line and run it behind the airbox and down, so that you don't get gas on the top of your crankcase like I did. But the old Mikuni carburetors sometimes leak. This one's leaking oil from there, but that's okay. I don't much mind. But you can see it's got a disc on the back, 2 on the front. Aces. And those are the only mods I've done to it. Those are the only upgrades. That's all you need to keep it running. Good tires, good ignition, keep the brakes and everything topped up, and you're good to go. Another thing about the handling, no rider aids, which you can look as a detriment, but it's not really a detriment because it teaches you the fundamentals of riding, which is awesome. And another bonus is you get like 40 miles per gallon or better if it's in good running order. I've seen as low as 20 and as high as 50. As you can see, I'm at 120 miles there on this tank. So we're gonna pull over to this gas station here. I just don't trust it. This is supposed to be like a 4-gallon tank, I think. And we're gonna see how much it takes. So bear with me. Let's find a pump. There's a pump. And hopefully she starts afterwards. Premium, thank you very much. All full, 3.228 gallons. And I was supposed to put my fuel conditioner stabilizer in there first, but I forgot, so we'll do that now. Luckily, I've got about 10 miles to ride home, so it'll have plenty of chances to mix in. Yes, it will. And I'm thinking I overfilled this bad boy if it took 3.2 gallons and hadn't hit, golly, I'm gonna have to clean the tank off. I hadn't hit the reserve yet, so oopsie. Hopefully it doesn't spill on me on the ride home. And now, because she had some trouble firing up at the house, let's see if she starts and goes. Nothing. Once again, the old Kickstarter. All right, maybe it's not the perfect bike after all. Well, she should start. Try now. Oh, look at that. She started. I didn't have to kick it. Nice. Now we reset that. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. It's hard to do with gloves on. You know what I mean? There we go. Fresh tank of fuel. Let's go. Outstanding. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, boop the like button and consider subscribing, I guess. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Remember 2 things. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. And what's your perfect bike? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.